Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Smackdown Live review for the date of August 8th, 2017. This is Joel Perez here of the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel, bringing to you another edition of your Smackdown Live review. Decent show here tonight. What we've seen on Smackdown Live, I would go ahead and say that it was better than what we've seen last night on Monday Night Raw. Very simply because of the fact that Monday Night Raw and that third hour just drags it along so much, and Smackdown Live is that much of a quicker paced show. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to apologize that this video is getting out later than expected. I was not home for Smackdown Live. I was watching it. I was fortunate enough to be able to watch it where I was, but I was not home for Smackdown Live. I was able to take notes. I was able to watch it, but I was not able to record the gameplay in between the commercial breaks as I usually do, and I was not able to come home and do the review on time, so this is going to be out just a little bit later, 12 o'clock, maybe even 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't fucking know, but this video will be up a little later than my SmackDown Live reviews usually do get up, but that is besides the point. We saw a decent show here tonight, storylines advancing towards Summerslam like every week. Some things that just boggle my mind, a lot of things that just boggle my mind on SmackDown Live. The creative direction for this show has been absolutely piss poor over the past couple weeks. Just absolutely no sense out of a lot of storylines on SmackDown Live. And of course, like we do, we're going to analyze how they continued to fuck that up here tonight, aka the WWE Champion being pinned by Randy Orton 2 weeks before the second biggest pay-per-view of the year. You've got to be fucking kidding me, bro. Holy shit. But that is something we will get to soon enough. I need to get my plugs in there because, ladies and gentlemen, you guys should make sure to subscribe to the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel for everything having to do with the WWE. Over 200 videos on the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel. This week, we got the Monday Night Raw review up and running on the channel. So last night, Monday Night Raw review up and running on the channel. Make sure to go check that one out. Very, very good Monday Night Raw review. We didn't just talk about Monday Night Raw. We had a nice little conversation about Friends. Yes, the sitcom ran from 1994 to 2004. Ross, Rachel, Chandler, Phoebe, all those, Monica, Joey, all those good guys right there on Friends. We talked about that as well. I just fucking spiraled off around the 30-minute mark around that bullshit. So make sure to go check out my Monday Night Raw review. Monday Night Raw and SmackDown reviews are also up for last week, so make sure to go check those out if you missed those shows or you want an educated opinion on those shows, or both. So make sure to go check out Monday Night Raw and SmackDown reviews for last week, as well as Behind the Mic, which was uploaded on Saturday. We had some huge news that we were discussing on Behind the Mic on the finish of the Fatal 4-Way Universal Championship matchup happening at SummerSlam. It's being kept a complete secret to not just us, the fans, not just the dirt sheets, but to everyone in the WWE. Could that be a signaling of a big surprise ending that no one sees coming? Make sure to go check that out. I had a couple ideas of my own on Behind the Mic. We talked about that, so make sure to go check that out. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a SmackDown Live review, your August 8th, 2017 edition of SmackDown Live. We were in Toronto, Canada, here tonight for SmackDown, and what a great crowd. We were there last night for Monday Night Raw as well. They were a great crowd there. They were a great crowd tonight. Very smarky crowd in Toronto here tonight, but we did have another edition of SmackDown Live. And tonight's edition of SmackDown Live was started off by none other than the face who runs the place before AJ Styles took that one. John Cena started off the show here tonight, and he came in and he says he knows some folks are excited and some are upset, but they're all as fired up as he is, and that's what's important. The Toronto crowd, they were chanting John Cena sucks along with his entrance music, so they were doing all that good stuff. They were great crowd here tonight, like I just said, but he says WWE provides us moments that last a lifetime, and that was one of them as Super Cena squared up with the King of Strong Style, and he found out real quick that Shinsuke is afraid of nothing, and he found out that Nakamura hits hard, real hard. He was doing his thing, that he'd punch his ticket to Summerslam, be the 17-time world champ, and then it hit him. He lost. No blind referee, no foul play, no Montreal Screwjob. They were in Canada. He threw that jab in. Crowd fucking receptive to that one. He says he just lost. So he dusted himself off and shook the hand of the man who earned the right to try and become champion. And out of respect, he shook his hand back. That's when Baron Corbin comes in. And Baron Corbin, he fucking came in with some new theme music, and I didn't hear it that well, but from what I heard, it sounded absolutely awful. I absolutely loved Baron Corbin's old theme music at this point. I loved his theme music. It got you ready for him to come in. The lights and the way he would cross the lights as the lights turned off. At one point it was white, and then they turned it into red. I just loved everything about Baron Corbin's entrance, and they had to be assholes, and they had to go ahead, change his theme music, and change his entrance, and now he just walks to the ring instead of doing the cool intro that he does, where he walks through the circles as the circles get bigger, and the lights turn off as he walks through them, and then he fucking puts his hands up for all the lights to come on. Nope, they got rid of that, which is absolutely garbage. I loved Baron Corbin's old theme music. Got you pumped to see Baron Corbin go into the ring. Now, what the fuck did they do? They changed it to some generic, boring garbage, bro. And, I mean, they've been striking out with these theme songs. I mean, they gave Big Cass a new fucking theme. That was absolutely awful. They changed that one around. Still absolutely fucking terrible, to the point where they didn't even play it last night when he came out on Monday Night Raw. Jason Jordan giving some generic, boring theme. Huge downgrade from his American Alpha theme. And Baron Corbin, who had a good theme song, they changed it around for God knows what reason. Absolutely awful decision by WWE. But continuing on with this opening segment here, bro. Baron Corbin, he started to speak, and he said he's sick and tired of hearing about handshakes and dream matches. Who cares? All he knows is that Cena stuck his nose in his business, and that Money in the Bank contract means he does what he wants when he wants. And if John wants somebody to respect, it's him, the Future, who has no problem making Cena the past. What Baron Corbin was referring to there with John Cena intervening in his business, in case you guys missed it. Of course, after Smackdown Live last week, after that show went off the air, Baron Corbin tried to attack Shinsuke Nakamura after the match. And John Cena, who was still there, he intervened. He put Baron Corbin through the announce table, and AA through the announce table, and clearly Baron Corbin is pissed off because of that very reason. But Cena, he starts talking, and he calls him a skinny, fat, overrated, loudmouth dumpster fire, just like a sign in the crowd says. Corbin holds the briefcase high, and he reiterates his point as the crowd begins to chant dumpster fire at him, which Cena says he's sure they, as Canadians, mean that in the best way, since they are very nice people. Baron says he doesn't need to beat John Cena, and he can take his respect and shove it, because all he needs is the WWE Championship, and Cena is not worth his time. That's when Daniel Bryan comes in. Huge pop for Daniel Bryan. Huge yes chance for Daniel Bryan, as always. He says he doesn't know if Corbin's a dumpster fire or the future. He doesn't have a crystal ball, but what he can tell him is that at SummerSlam, it will be John Cena versus Baron Corbin. And that ends the fucking segment. Now let's discuss this, bro. John Cena and Baron Corbin. Here's my problem with this match. Why the fuck is this even happening, bro? I mean, the only reason this match is fucking happening is because of the fact that John Cena, being the fucking 16th-time world champion that he is, needs a match at fucking SummerSlam. Who's the only available fucking slot? Baron Corbin. Baron fucking Corbin. And I know what you're saying. It's a great rub for Baron Corbin to be in the ring with the 16-time world champion John Cena. Blah, 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 blah. First of all, he's already been in the ring with John Cena. Second of all, he has the Money in the Bank briefcase. How much more prestigious can you get than that? You're pretty much surefire to win the WWE Championship. So he really doesn't need to be on SummerSlam. Third of all, if he's not in a match at SummerSlam, that creates more unpredictability. What is Baron Corbin going to be doing at the show? Are they really going to leave Baron Corbin off of SummerSlam, or is he going to cash in? That creates more speculation, more buzz, more excitement. But no, you have to put him in a match with fucking John Cena, a match that has no build, because you just put it together here tonight. What do you have after that? Like 2 weeks to build towards SummerSlam. No story. That equals no investment. No fucking investment from anybody, and you cannot tell me that you're invested in seeing this match for anything other than the match quality that these two are probably going to have at SummerSlam. And besides that, John Cena doesn't need to be on SummerSlam. He's done what he's needed to do. He's probably going to go off, film his Hollywood movie. Does he really need to beat Baron Corbin at SummerSlam? Because you know Baron Corbin ain't winning this. Because you know Baron Corbin ain't winning this match. And how does that make Baron Corbin look coming out of SummerSlam? Then that means that John Cena is going to beat Baron Corbin. And if he does indeed cash in at SummerSlam and become WWE Champion, and this is the only place I see this making sense here, Baron Corbin is going to cash in Nakamura. He's screwed out of his WWE Championship opportunity. John Cena beat Baron Corbin, who at this point is WWE Champion, earlier in the night. And Jinder Mahal, he's owed his championship rematch. So the only way I see that resulting is a fatal four-way at SummerSlam, I guess. A fatal four-way at SummerSlam. Besides that, or not a fatal four-way at SummerSlam, fatal four-way at the next pay-per-view. And besides that, there's really not much else. There's really not much else I see resulting out of this. I think this match between Baron Corbin and John Cena is already unnecessary. And if you want a fifth point, the SummerSlam card is already fucking stacked. There's like how many fucking matches impending or being booked? Like 10, 11, 12? You really do not want to be fucking sitting there as long as you did for fucking WrestleMania, which went till 12 a.m., which was absolutely fucking ridiculous. Do you really want to be sitting there for that fucking long, burnt out, match through fucking match, bro? No, you fucking don't, bro. You really don't. And keeping this match off of SummerSlam would have made it just a little bit shorter, would have made the show flow a little bit better, because this match, among the matches that you have at SummerSlam, is probably one of the most unnecessary matches that you have there, because Baron Corbin already has a role at SummerSlam, and John Cena, quite frankly, doesn't need one. So I hope you guys agree with me on that one. If not, comment in the comment section below. I'll fucking argue with you, bro. I will fucking argue with you for fucking days. But besides that, bros, we're gonna move on to the next fucking segment. We got Sami Zayn and Ty Dillinger versus the Usos. This was clearly a very good match for the short while it fucking lasted. This match definitely should have gone longer. It went like 4 fucking minutes. I don't fucking know. Just not as long as it should have went. But one thing coming out of this match is I would definitely keep Zayn and Ty Dillinger, Sami Zayn and Ty Dillinger, as a fucking team. It's not like they have anything to do anyways. It's not like they have anything to do anyways. And the tag team division could always use help, especially on Monday Night Raw, but SmackDown as well. The tag team division could definitely use help. There's not a lot of tag teams brewing down in NXT, or at least for the immediate future. There's not a lot of tag teams brewing in NXT, and you've broken up like how many goddamn tag teams, so you're gonna need to be forming some fucking tag teams, and Sami Zayn and Ty Dillinger, I think, are the perfect candidates for that. Both underdogs, you got that underdog mentalities, both strong baby faces, very over. Ty Dillinger with the 10 gimmick, Sami Zayn being the heart and soul of NXT, fantastic matches left and right. I think they would work very well together, especially in a tag team scenario, and I could very well see them winning some tag team gold in the WWE. And I would keep that as a tag team because really they are not doing anything else besides teaming with fucking feuding against Mike Kanellis, who's already dead in the fucking water on WWE, and Aiden English, which is absolutely bullshit and doesn't need to be happening. So, I mean, they had a very good match with the Usos here, who are clearly part of the tag team division, and I would keep them as part of the tag team division. In the end here, though, Dillinger, he was looking for the Ty Dillinger, the tiebreaker. There you fucking go. The tiebreaker. He was looking for the tiebreaker, and one Uso hit a super kick to one leg, and the other hit a jumping stomp, which looked absolutely brutal, to the other. From there, they locked in the submission that beat American Alpha for the tag team titles, and Dillinger is tapping out. Sami Zayn was out from a super kick from earlier, and that was pretty much it for this matchup. But after the match, the Usos started to mock the New Day. The New Day actually came back from that assault that the Usos did on them a couple weeks back. They came back. Big E appeared on the stage. He did the intro for them. And Kofi and Xavier, they came from behind and got a brutal Uso-like attack. It reminded me of the attack the Usos did earlier in the night. They got that Uso-like attack on the Usos themselves. They even grabbed chairs. They were trying to get brutal with the Usos. At this point, I would make this match, I would put some type of stipulation on it, because the past two matches that we've seen have been absolutely fantastic, but they've been exactly that, normal tag team matches. Why not add some pizzazz to it? Why not add some marketability? I mean, it is your second biggest pay-per-view of the fucking year. But what this goes to show you is that you never should have fucking took the title off of the New Day. After the match, they started mocking the fucking New Day, and they are just absolutely fantastic. You never should have taken the titles off of the Usos. Did I say New Day before? You should have never taken the title off of the Usos. I think those SmackDown Live tag team titles should have stayed on the Usos till SummerSlam, and that's another reason why I think Battlegrounds was a completely unnecessary roadblock, but that's besides the point. That's an argument I will get into at a later date, probably not now, bro. But the Usos did get attacked by the New Day, but the Usos did manage to escape when Big E was looking for the big ending, and one of the Usos pulled out the one that was on top of Big E's shoulders. Back from commercial, we went to commercial, we came back. Randy Orton is interviewed. He says last week Rusev was in the wrong place at the wrong time, running his mouth about he got scared, but about how he's not scared of anybody. So Orton wanted to give him something to be afraid of. As far as his match with Jinder Mahal tonight, Jinder has done everything in his power to escape with the title, and did so, but tonight, with no Singh brothers, Mahal just won't get away, period. That's another feud that really is fucking irrelevant and useless, and it was just put together for the sake of being put together. Rusev and Randy Orton. That feud has no fucking business being on SummerSlam, but was just put together because Randy Orton has nothing to do, Rusev has nothing to do. Ooh, match. That's it. That's the fucking thought process of the SmackDown Live creative team, bro. I mean, at least Rusev is getting on fucking SummerSlam, because otherwise he wouldn't be nowhere near the fucking Barclays Center on August 20th. But that is besides the point. We go to the Fashion Peaks, or another episode of the Fashion Files, and these These episodes have just been continually getting worse and worse each and every single fucking week. When are these guys gonna hit rock bottom? I don't fucking know, but Tyler Breeze is picking away at a typewriter and talking to the Ascension about the weird dream he had last week with them in it. He describes it and they say it sounds about right. Victor picks up a pie and walks off. They were there just because of the free pie. Breeze asks a mirror where Fandango is 3 times, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary style. And out of nowhere, Fandango does appear, and he appears behind him with a tie tied around his head, like a wild party man, is what this fucking article says. Holy shit. But Tyler offers him coffee, and he spits it out, saying it's good, and he was abducted by aliens. He could have escaped at any time, but he didn't because of anal probes or wardrobes. What the fuck? Anal probes. He was allowed to say that on fucking live television, bro. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. He says they gave him the ability to see into the future. He says the next person to walk in that door destroyed Tully the horse, and it was Arn Anderson. What the fuck is Arn Anderson doing on a Fashion Files fucking episode? Don't ask me, bro. Don't ask me. He says he wants to know how to get to catering. Titus Catering, bro. And they ask him if he destroyed Tully. He says they're damn right he did. He says they should have named him Arn. Everybody knows he was the horse of that group. He takes 2 donuts and fucking walks off to end the fucking Fashion File segment. Where they're fucking going with this, don't ask me, bro. Do not fucking ask me, bro. Holy shit. Does this make no goddamn sense? And I am not going to try to make any sense of what we've fucking seen. All I'm gonna say is, let's move on here. Charlotte versus Lana. Clearly, this match was a complete pile of fucking garbage, to the point where the best fucking part of this matchup was Charlotte's tights being pulled down by Lana. And the Toronto crowd, they were chanting, "Thank you, Lana." But even that, really? Charlotte? That is gonna make you fucking cheer, "Thank you, Lana," bro? Holy shit, Charlotte. I certainly wouldn't go for fucking Charlotte. I would certainly have better fucking taste than Charlotte. I don't fucking know about that, bro. But, anyways, Lana slapped Charlotte, which angered her, and Charlotte connected a big boot and locked in the figure 8 to beat Lana. So, my question is, who the fuck cares? Not me, bro. Not fucking me. After that, there was a segment with her and Tamina after we came back from commercial break, and Tamina was like, "Oh, you fucking lost. I saw you fucking lose out there." And Lana's like, "Yeah, I wasn't able to beat fucking Charlotte. I need your fucking help, Tamina. Please, please, bro." And Tamina's like, "You'll never be as good as me in the fucking ring. You're fucking awful in the fucking ring, and that's why you fucking lost to Charlotte." But what do you think got you 3 fucking title shots in succession? It was your ambition, Lana. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna stay the fuck away from that ring. Thank God, bro. And you're going to fucking get me 3 title shots. You're gonna use your ambition to get me a fucking title shot. So wherever the fuck that is going, I don't know. All I know is keep Lana out of the ring, and I'm fucking happy. So I don't know about that, but Charlotte beats Lana here tonight on SmackDown Live. We go to Shane McMahon, best segment of the night here. Best segment of the night, no doubt about it. Shane McMahon gets in the ring, and on the mic, he comes out asking Toronto what's up and thanking them for chanting for him. Last week, the United States Championship match ended in controversy, and Daniel Bryan used his power as general manager to make him special guest referee. He introduces Kevin Owens and AJ Styles, who make their entrances, and Owens and Styles, They jaw at each other, and McMahon maintains the peace before beginning. He starts with Kevin Owens mentioning his apprehension at Shane being guest referee. By apprehension, he means the animosity that Kevin Owens had in that backstage segment last week. He was fucking pissed off, and he was fucking yelling at Shane McMahon. Owens says he's right, he did, but that was in the heat of the moment, and right now he wants to apologize for that. He says he's been thinking, and he's not worried about McMahon screwing him over, because it's not like it'd be the first time a McMahon screwed over a legendary Canadian over a fucking title. Clearly, that sets the crowd off right there. With us being in fucking Canada and all, but that sets the fucking crowd off. And Kevin Owens, he says, of course, Bret, he deserves to be fucking screwed over like a fucking asshole, but KO doesn't. And frankly, it'd be terrible PR if it happened again. So he's not worried about it. But he is worried about AJ. And hear him out. How can Shane be unbiased to someone, and he showed the clip, who put his head through a car window just a few months ago? Styles says he'll be the first one to admit he wasn't happy when Daniel Bryan made Shane McMahon the guest referee, but officiating hasn't been great as of late anyways, so good luck with that. AJ turns to Owens and asks if he thinks they're all stupid coming out here and stirring the pot, but it's not working. Besides, if Shane McMahon screws him, he'll have to face the repercussions just like he did at WrestleMania. Don't take offense. He doesn't trust anybody, let alone a McMahon. Shane thinks AJ is confusing him with other family members, and he doesn't operate like that, is what Shane says. But Owens, he butts in, bringing up that it's not the first time Shane has been a special guest referee. He fucking cues the footage from Survivor Series in 1998 when Shane McMahon was the referee for Stone Cold Steve Austin and Mankind, and he ran down for the fucking count, almost counting to 3, if you guys remember this. And as he realized it was Stone Cold getting the cover, he fucking stopped his count, and he flipped off fucking Stone Cold. Absolutely hilarious that fucking Kevin Owens went back in time and he pulled up that fucking clip from the Attitude Era. They blurred out the fucking middle fingers, of course, but that was absolutely fucking hilarious. And Kevin Owens, like a fucking badass, or like a fucking hilarious ass, he says offensive gesture notwithstanding, but he says it's amazing what you can find on the WWE Network. Just go out and search. You can find hours and hours of footage of McMahon screwing wrestlers over as referee. Shane asks if they're done and says he wants to make something very clear. He and Owens don't get along, and he and AJ have history. But hear him out. None of that matters. He's going to call the match right down the middle, and he won't get involved unless he has to. So don't give him a reason to get involved. Styles says they should make it easy for everyone. Truth was, Owens didn't get pinned last week. So why not get rid of Shane? Don't wait until SummerSlam, and do it right here, right now, for the United States Championship. KO says that sounds great, but to be completely honest, he'd rather win the United States Championship in the U.S., in a city that actually matters, and that is New York, of course. SummerSlam is in fucking New York. I live in New York. This is a city that actually fucking matters. Thank you, Mr. Owens. Thank you very fucking much. But AJ fires back, saying that what matters is that this is as close as he's getting to the title. Owens shoves him, and Shane tries to keep the peace, but Styles, he accidentally hits McMahon with the fucking Pele kick. AJ, he holds the title high as Kevin Owens walks back up the ramp, and fucking Shane McMahon's just looking at AJ Styles like, really, bro? Really, bro? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Are you fucking kidding me? But absolutely fantastic segment there with the callbacks to 1998 and Shane McMahon being a special guest referee, and all the examples that they laid out there, and just throwing out there all the possibilities for what could happen during the fucking match. And Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens is where I, of course, think this is fucking leading, but they're teasing Shane McMahon and AJ Styles resuming their beef from earlier this year, WrestleMania season. So a lot of stuff being teased in this segment, but of course I do think AJ Styles is going to retain. He should have fucking retained at least, because how many fucking times has the United States title changed hands? I don't know, bro. But very, very good segment if you ask me. Best segment of the night. We go on to Naomi versus Carmella. This was a very formulaic, standard match until the fucking end, where of course James motherfucking Ellsworthless returned to provide the distraction for Carmella, allowing her to get a super kick on Naomi and secure the goddamn win. James Ellsworth is fucking back. The fucking cringe-worthy one himself. James fucking Ellsworth. Holy shit. Get prepared for some fucking headaches on SmackDown Live for fucking sure. Or should I say we're gonna get headaches on SmackDown Live? Duh! Oh my fucking god. Get prepared, ladies and gentlemen. Get prepared. James Ellsworth is fucking back. Back from commercial. We go into Carmella and James Ellsworth, who are walking backstage when they run into Natalya, who needs to have a fucking match, bro, to solidify herself as a fucking person who can actually go toe-to-toe with the women's champion. But nobody fucking thinks of that, right? Nobody fucking thinks of that, but she says it's good to see her, and her chinless turtle friend is already sticking his neck where it doesn't belong. She warns them to keep out of her business at SummerSlam, because that's her night to shine. And if she sees them floating around, she's gonna give Carmella a chin to match James. Carmella doesn't know what she's worried about, and Ellsworth wishes Natty luck, saying they really, really, really want her to win at SummerSlam. Clearly teasing that they could cash in at any fucking time. They can cash in at any fucking time. Shinsuke Nakamura, his interview, and oh my fucking god, the amount of overproduction that they laid on this fucking interview. You fucking seen the entire interview. You didn't even see fucking Nakamura's face. They were replaying the fucking events of last week. They were showing entrances of Nakamura. They were showing Jinder Mahal walking to the fucking ring. All this fucking garbage, bro. I mean, holy shit. Can you just have a normal fucking backstage interview? No. You gotta have all this fucking overproduction, music playing, showing the events of last week. Oh my god, absolutely fucking garbage. But he says in this interview, if you can even fucking hear it over the fucking music that was playing, but he says that John Cena has been the measuring stick for the last decade. He's the guy, but he beat him. He can't describe what it was like to stand in the ring with Cena. As far as wrestling Jinder Mahal goes, it's more than an opportunity, it's his destiny. Last week, he beat John Cena. This week, he watches the Maharaja, and at SummerSlam, he wins the title, and the Nakamura dynasty begins. So, Nakamura really said nothing of importance in that fucking interview, questioning why it even fucking happened, but, sure. That leads us into the fucking main event, Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton, and this match further proves the fact that Jinder Mahal cannot fucking wrestle, or he can wrestle, but his moveset is fucking stoic, and he's so fucking boring in that fucking ring. Of course, Randy Orton fucking won this match because WWE has no fucking logic whatsoever inside of their fucking brains. Clearly, they're not gonna fucking let Randy Orton lose 3 pay-per-views straight to Jinder Mahal and fucking lose. They have no fucking brains, of course, on that SmackDown Live creative team. And it just makes no goddamn sense. That makes no goddamn sense. So they fucking had to go and do this. They had to pin the WWE champion 2 weeks before fucking SummerSlam. In the end here, Randy Orton was looking for the RKO. Jinder Mahal was able to fucking reverse, hit a super kick, try for the fucking Colossus, the Jinder Mahal, but Randy Orton, out of nowhere, hits a fucking RKO. 1, 2, 3, he pins the WWE champion. Where's Rusev? Where are the Bollywood boys? Bollywood boys are injured, and we did see fucking Rusev. But at the very fucking end of SmackDown, bro, Randy Orton's about to walk to the fucking back, walking through the curtain to gorilla position, out of nowhere, super kick to Randy Orton, and that ends the fucking show. Immediately, we go to the next show, Chrisley Knows Best, or Shooter, or whatever the fuck they had on the USA Network. Holy shit, WWE is out of their fucking mind, bro. Jinder Mahal, your WWE champion, and this just goes to solidify to you that Jinder Mahal's championship reign is a fucking joke. But I mean, isn't all of SmackDown leading into SummerSlam? I don't fucking know, bro. But that is going to be your review for the date of August 8th, 2017. I hope you enjoyed each and every single thing that you heard on this SmackDown Live review. Make sure to subscribe for everything having to do with the WWE. Go check out all the videos, Raw reviews, SmackDown reviews, Behind the Mic last Saturday, all that good stuff. Make sure to go check that out. Links to that in the comment section, or in the link, or in the description down below. Holy shit. Comment what you thought of tonight's show in the comment section below. Make sure to like and subscribe, of course. Smash that like button. What all those hip kids are saying these days. Make sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed what you heard here. And of course, make sure to go check out the Twitter account where we live tweet with Monday Night Raw, SmackDown Lives, pay-per-views, all that good stuff. Make sure to go check it out, because for now, this has been Joel Perez of the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel, and for now, I am out of here. Thank you very, very much for watching this video, and I will see you next time right here on the Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel.